There is a heart posture in the Bible that Jesus appreciates. And he mentions her once. I truly believe once. She's mentioned in the Bible twice. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I feel like she's quite often overlooked. And I'm impressed by her heart posture. And it's Queen Sheba, also known as Queen of the South. And Jesus mentions her in Matthew 12:42. But I'll come back to that later because I need to share with you this beautiful revelation that I had on her heart posture while I was reading Kings. We know that King Solomon at that time, he was blessed by God himself with divine wisdom. He represented God's wisdom. And at that time, Queen Sheba was Queen of the South. Today, probably the area of Yemen or Ethiopia. And she was known for not being easily impressed by things. She did not care about status. She did not care about material things or success. She was a powerful woman with a strong character. The only thing that she cared about was wisdom and the truth. And when she heard about King Solomon, divine wisdom, she wanted to see that with her own eyes. So she went all the way to Jerusalem to seek the truth. And when she met King Solomon, she asked him difficult questions. And when he could answer her to all these difficult questions, she was impressed by him. Let me remind you, she was not a queen that was easily impressed by things. Not at all. But when she saw him and heard him, she saw authority. She told him, you were blessed by God himself. She saw authority. She didn't need proof by people or any other miraculous signs, okay? But she saw authority when she heard it. She was walking by faith and not by sight. And not by the things that she heard. No. She walked by faith and she pursued wisdom and the truth. And she was humble enough to show him that she was impressed by him, the appreciation, and by giving him gifts. So now we have Matthew chapter 12, where the Pharisees meet Jesus and they tell him, "Teacher, we want you to show us a miraculous sign to prove your authority." So the Pharisees did not believe that Jesus is God. So they needed him to actually prove his authority by showing miraculous sign. The sermons that Jesus held at that time that were not enough for them. The words that Jesus said, they were not enough to show that his authority. So they wanted him to show a miraculous sign. And one of the answers that Jesus had was, the Queen of Sheba will also stand up against this generation on judgment day and condemn it. For she came from a distant land to hear the wisdom of Solomon. Now someone greater than Solomon is here, but you refuse to listen. That's what Jesus says to them. That was one answer. And let me tell you, right here in this text, okay, in these words, we see that he appreciates Queen Sheba's heart posture. For she was a woman that pursued wisdom and the truth. And she knew authority the moment she saw authority. And I wrote down some things down for you that I really want to share with you about her heart posture. And the first thing that I wrote down was that she pursued wisdom. She did not care about the values of this world or what people talked about. No, even if these were good things, she did not care about anything else. Nothing materialistic, no status, no success. But she cared about wisdom, so she pursued wisdom. And she did not care about the distance that she had to King Solomon. That was not difficult for her. It was not standing in her way. When she pursued wisdom, she pursued it wholeheartedly. She honored what is holy. The moment she saw authority, she honored King Solomon. She honored him. She was humble enough to learn from him and to show him appreciating by giving him gifts. And she did not miss what is right in front of her. She did not had to have from King Solomon a miraculous sign to prove his divine wisdom or anything else. No, she heard him. And because she had a heart posture that pursued the truth and wisdom, her heart was open to see where God is working. She was not blind to divine wisdom. When she heard it, she knew, and that was enough. And that's the heart posture that Jesus appreciates, okay? And how many times did we have situations where we ask God for a miraculous sign when His word alone is enough? We don't need signs, but we need the one His wisdom. We need the one and His word. And that's the heart posture that Jesus appreciates. And I really wanted to share with you the beautiful revelation that I had on this queen. I just love it.